Was geht ab, Freunde der Nacht, und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Vampyr. Yeah! Wir sind hier jetzt mal stehen geblieben. Wir müssen jetzt weiter der Blutspur folgen. Mal schauen. Ich muss ja mit den Anwohnern sprechen, wenn sie mich lassen.
Hello, sir.
Und dann schauen wir mal.
Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
Alles klar. Ich will nur reden. Was ist hier los?
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Über die Epidemie.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Okay.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the bar
Die
lady,
Kellnerin
Sabrina.
hier.
If you
Alles
wanna know.
klar.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Okay.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started.
Ah,
Tom thought
okay.
People may need a safe place to stay.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
Okay.
I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Huh. Ist auch nur auf Englisch, ne? Ist gar nicht geschaut. Lautsprecher. Hä? Nee, aus. So. Dann kann man hier den Typen hier fragen, was hier
Good
abgeht.
evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Okay.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir.
Okay.
Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go.
Da hat er
don't
auch
they?
wieder recht.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Wer ist die
Who is
Kanalratte,
this
genau.
sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave
Okay,
you
auf
to your bottle
Wiedersehen.
then.
I hope I live long enough to see them.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Alles klar.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And
Oh,
I never
okay.
go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Okay.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite.
Okay.
Professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Alles klar. Kein
I hope I
Problem.
live long enough to see them. Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then.
Alles klar, ich wusste ja
He's
nicht,
more
dass du
agreeable
dieselbe bist.
talking to strangers.
Oh, alles klar.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Ich war eben noch da hinten, deswegen dachte ich, okay. Ist jemand anders? Aber
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You
Sie
might
ist
as
hinter
well
uns.
come in, whoever you are.
Sie hat sich weggeportet.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Holy moly, also Kreuze sind nicht gut für uns.
And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if
That's
you are
fine.
not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Okay.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Alles klar.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Ach, Mann, ey.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless.
Okay.
Must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Okay.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
Jo.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Okay. Aus, um dich zu entwickeln. Befrage die Anwohner, ja. Ich weiß nicht. Befrage die Anwohner, ja.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Ja, hier gibt's nur 3 Personen.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
Ja, müssen wir.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he...
Nun jetzt aus. Umlegen.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Alles klar.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Okay.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was the
Ist
same
natürlich ein bisschen
who worked at the
storylastig,
canning
das Spiel, ne?
factory
Das
before he lost that
klar.
job. A nice
Leute,
bloke,
die
really.
sowas mögen, sind natürlich an der richtigen Adresse. Und wenn es zu viel um Action geht und nur geballert, ich glaube, das wird hier nicht so vorkommen.
Tom's
Wir
nothing
müssen hier
before
einige
Will.
Sachen auch erklären.
After Will lost his job, he offered him one here.
Klären, nicht
They
erklären.
used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Okay. Qualität des Blutes. Okay. Das ist nur der Name.
Hello,
Ich
sir.
sag mal, für Säufer
May I
sein kann.
disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Ja, ich lasse dich mit deiner Fläche allein, aber übersetzen das total falsch.
Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Erzählen Sie mir von William. Bürgerhimmel. Als Vampir kannst du den Schäfer eines gefundenen Hinweis dazu bringen. Preisgegeben. Blau. Ah, okay.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
Ah, alles klar.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Alles klar.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please
klar.
describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Alles klar. Versuche die Boote.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Untersuche die Boote. Oh, ich glaube, da könnte er sein.
Warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Ah, ist er doch.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Kleine
This man was
Boote.
armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Das dürfte, ich wollte das schon sagen, das dürfte jetzt kein Problem sein, sich darüber zu porten. Ich frage mich, was denn mit den Stabil und so zu tun hat. Da geht's weiter. Ein bisschen, also Konterangriff. Oh, zack, zack. Naja, das war jetzt nicht die hellste Leuchte hier.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Schärfe. Ach so, wechselt man das.
there's bloodsuckers dug in here, you've but one job, and that's to find it.
Folge der Schulschuhe auf den Pier anzuzeigen. Fernkampf, ja. Physischer Nahkampf, Fernkampf, Kräfte, Blut und Schatten. Okay, verstecken. Alles klar.
But why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
It ain't human! Get it!
Ei, ei, ei. Okay. Wie kann ich mich nochmal auffüllen? L1. So, die Blutspur ging hier auf jeden Fall hinaus. Das ist jetzt die Frage, wo ging sie hin?
Get them weapons ready! We found one! Burn, vermin!
Oh Mann, hier. So. Kampfsystem muss ich mich noch ein bisschen mit beschäftigen. Wie man gesehen hat. Ach, hört doch auf. Will noch. Was hat's jetzt gebracht, gegen mich zu kämpfen? Gar nichts. Außer, dass ihr tot seid. Ist hier oben was? Oder? Flöpkes. Okay. Blutspur geht. Hol dir die Ratte. Warum Blut? Hier ist eine Blutspur, hier ist irgendwas entlang geschleift worden. Hier entlang.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it
Bin ich
makes
jetzt
me
im Kreis gegangen? Nein. Abgenutzte Sense. Oha. Hallo? Danke. Nee. Doch.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Hier.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Alles klar. Das ist ein kleiner Boss. William Bischof ist ein kleiner Boss. Oh, was macht er? Okay. Mann, Mann, Mann. Überprüfe das Opfer. Ja, wie denn? Welches Opfer? Ah, ihn.
Stop.
Okay.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray
Hinter
without...
dir.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Ja, das stimmt, das hat sie auch gerade getan. Zack, ist sie weg. Jetzt ist der Bischof natürlich auch tot. Nee, er ist nur verletzt. Okay.
You've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with a good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful. I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay, was müssen wir noch machen? Überprüfe das Opfer, haben wir. Nehme eine Blutspur von William mit Leiche. Okay.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it
Ja,
be
das
some subspecies of vampire?
Schauen wir uns noch die Fahrt zu der Unterschlupf. Die Fahrt nehmen wir noch mit und dann beenden wir diesen Teil des Let's Plays. Die nächste Folge wird natürlich jetzt live im Stream sein. Ne? 2 Folgen mit knapp eine halbe Stunde oder über eine halbe Stunde sind ja auch ausreichend. Ich bin mal gespannt, wie ihr das Spiel findet. Also mich hat's im Bann gezogen, ganz klar.
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor.
Das wird auf jeden Fall nice.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain and victim. Who can say?
Hauptsache er wurde aufgehalten. Genau.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Okay.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal?
Sorry fürs Gehen.
Only that with the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the
Ist auf jeden
administrator
Fall
of
schön,
Pembroke
wie
Hospital.
es hier
I
aussieht.
thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician.
Sieht sogar leicht die Tropfen im Wasser.
How do you know who I am?
Ist natürlich jetzt hier grafisch jetzt nicht High-End-mäßig, aber dafür die ganze Kulisse, dieser ganze Eindruck des Spiels, die fesselt ein.
I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
Aber die haben auch viele Details reingebracht. Das Feuer da hinten sieht schon ganz nett aus. Das ist eh immer schwierig bei Spielen Feuer darzustellen. Habe ich mitbekommen. Also damit tun sich die Entwickler immer sehr schwer.
And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
Aber es ist auch sehr detailliert. Ja, viele kleine Charaktere mit eingebracht.
From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us,
The Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well,
Was ist das? Okay.
then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Ah, okay.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems
Ich
I have
muss
little
es-
choice, but yours is a
Ah,
generous
ich wollte schon
offer, so
sagen, ich muss
I
das
thank
doch
you.
jetzt nicht entscheiden, oder?
Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Okay. Hui. Schauen wir uns das jetzt noch an. Boah, schon wieder 31 Minuten lange Let's Plays. Aber schauen wir uns das jetzt noch an, oder? Ja. Okay, das scheint das Krankenhaus zu sein.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take
Oh
it anymore and
nein.
resigned.
Oh, die ist auch voll
Yes, well,
verblutet
I'll
da.
make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Boah, die Arme
Oh,
muss ihn
and
tragen.
Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted.
Alles klar.
Your assistance
Edgar.
is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Alles klar. Kann man hier speichern? Auf zum Krankenhaus, Kapitel 1. Okay, das hat eben auf jeden Fall kurz geblinkt sozusagen. Also, hallo. Es kann sich nicht entscheiden. Keine Untersuchung, keine Untersuchung. Delete. Taue aus, um dich zu entwickeln. Betritt. Okay, wir gehen noch zum Krankenhaus, würde ich sagen.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that!
Okay. Wie kann man hier rein?
It's my turn!
Oh shit!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Nope.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Was?
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Okay.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Ich wollte ihn aber beißen.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Ich verstehe nicht, was ich jetzt hier machen muss. So, ich muss ihn wegbringen. Hoppala.
Back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ja, das hat man gemerkt, dass er mich tötet. Da oben hat es gespeichert. Okay, liebe Leute, das war's auf jeden Fall an dieser Stelle. Vielen lieben Dank fürs Zuschalten. Ihr wisst ja, wie es läuft. Lasst einen Daumen da, das würde mich freuen. Haut rein.